Good morning. I'm back with my set of the week, and I'm actually doing this early. It's Saturday morning, and I'm just going to do the five I wore since Monday, and then I'm not sure when I'm going to make my next video. It may not be until after Labor Day, which is Labor Day in the United States, which is the 5th, I think, of September. That's a Monday. I may make one. I may make one. I may not before then, but I don't know. So I just wanted to take a break. So I want to say what I wore the last since Monday, the last 5 days. The first one I wore was Azzaro Pour Homme Lou, and this one's really nice. It has grapefruit. It has yuzu in it. It has lemon, lavender, and then it has that base of patchouli, vetiver, sandalwood, musk. And so it's a fougere. Nice fougere though. I love that yuzu in there and with the grapefruit. That's a really good good combination there. So I actually love this. I picked this up really cheap. I picked it up in a rack store for under 25. I think I got it at Burlington. Threw it in my cart, and I'm really glad I have it. It's a nice fragrance. So I enjoyed wearing that. And then Monday night, when I was wearing that on Monday night, I did the Shelter and perfumes. I like them, but I have a separate video on them, so that's not part of what I wore. And then since I was in the sample box, I grabbed 2 samples to wear the next 2 days. And these are from Michael Mulul, and I don't really know much about Michael Mulul. I don't even know where I got these. I didn't order these. I think they might have came from Fragrance X in an order. I just threw them in there. That's where I'm assuming, because I think these are maybe marketed a little bit by Fragrance X here in the United States. I'm not sure of that, but just I think that. They were marketed pretty heavy. They were hyped pretty heavy a year ago and 8 months ago. So. And that would have probably been around the time I got them. And I wouldn't have got them because I'm Pop Fritz, because I wasn't Pop Fritz then. I'm still not Pop Fritz to you guys. I'm Pop Fritz to my kids. So they just throw them in an order like they throw them in anybody. Probably a lot of people got these in their order around that time. So I just threw them, I didn't even know I had them for 6 months. They were on a table. And then I had to try to figure out where I got them. So the first one's called Visionaire Midnight Blue. And there's reviews on this, from a year ago, because like I said, they were both hyped. And this one, what I'll say about this is it had the melon in it. I was looking forward to it. And then because of that melon, it reminds me of a summer flanker from Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger. It reminds me in that vein of one of their, every year they release a summer flanker, and a lot of times they do put melon in it, so, or some kind of fruit that freshens it up. And that's what that reminded me of. That's exactly what it reminded me of. And I do know that the Visionaire without the blue, midnight blue, supposedly smells like green Irish tweed. And then this Vision Blue, it, like I said, it just smelled like a summer flanker. I enjoyed it. It was nice. It was like a summer flanker. I'm not sure I'd pay the price for this. That's why I'm saying that. Anyway, that's what that is. And then the next one, though, I'm a little torn on. I don't know. This one's called Citizen Jack Absolute. And this one may be worth the price. First of all, I don't really know much about Michael Mulul. They say Michael Mulul of London, but when I looked them up, they're made in the United States. I don't know if Michael Mulul is a person, like Gallagher that makes his own fragrances. Actually, I do know that's not true. Michael Mulul's not a perfumer. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a company. I don't know. I do know that they have their perfumers make these. So that's about all I can say, and they're made in the United States from what I understand, from what I read. So anyway, this one, and I'm not sure if they're a clone house. I don't know. I really don't know. So this one here, Citizen Jack Absolute, it does remind a lot of people of Herba Pura from Xerof. And I don't have Herba Pura. I do like this. This is really good. The notes in this were really good. And I really enjoyed wearing it, and it lasted a long time. However, I went and I did go on to YouTube and looked at all the hype around it. Like I said, they were hyped pretty strong a year ago and 8 months ago. When I saw that it was like Herba Pure, it also listed a couple other ones, and one of those was Al Haramain Oud Gold. So that was one. And there is a reviewer on there called Rob SOS Fragrance Reviews on YouTube that actually makes that comparison and he got this, and it makes that comparison. And interesting, there's another one that I might look to buy because I did like this, and that's why I said I was torn. I don't know. I want this smell. I don't know if I want herba. I don't know if I want this. I don't know if I want the one he said, Amber Oud Gold. But there's a fourth one in there by Rasasi, and that's Al Yukawam Wisp. And that's marketed at the females. So all four of them have similar notes, and I guess all four of them smell the same. So if you know any of those, that's what this would remind you of. And like I said, it really was good. I do like this, and I would want to get one of those four. I just don't know which one to get. So again, that was Rob SOS Fragrance Reviews. And I discovered them just by figuring out what this was. And I might lean toward the Rasasi La Yakawam Wisp, because I have La Yakawam. So, and I really like that, and I like Rasasi. But I do have an Al Haramain, and they're good too. They're a good clone house too. So if I'm going to buy a clone, I don't know which clone I would buy, or if I'd buy the herba. So anyway, that's that. We're getting really long here. So that's my take on Michael Mulul's. And then, on Thursday, I have a review, or I have a video up on these two. Since I was in the sample box again, I just grabbed two that time for that day. And these two are from Happy Land, and what it was Green Irish Tobacco and Paisley Sky, and I did a separate video, so I don't need to do that. So then yesterday was the last one I wore, and this one I wanted to go back to, and I'm so glad I went back to this again. This is a great smell. Miss Fritz really likes this a lot, and I only wore it once. I actually wore it on Father's Day, which in the United States was what they call Juneteenth or Freedom Day. And this one's called Ovation for Men, and it's by Sean Crenshaw. And, I wore it for Father's Day because it was Ovation for Men. And there's a great video on this called Timeless that he has with the marketing campaign. And anyway, it says every man deserves an ovation, and it's a really nice scent. It's light. It's a light scent that draws people in. That's what I'll say. But it's light, not light that it goes away. It's light in the wear. It's light on the skin, but it's seductive and draws you in. That's what Mrs. Fritz would say. It's seductive in the way it is, and it's got like a little citrus. It's got like a little leather. I think it has a little vetiver and tobacco, and musk, and it becomes this really nice skin scent for a man. I'm not saying that a woman can't wear this, but it's, every man deserves an ovation. And the funny thing about this, when you look at the reviews on it, or when you look at some of the people, they say I don't want to say that. So anyway, just look up the reviews on it, and you'll see that it sometimes it dries down to maybe an erotic smell. I'll just say it that way. So, and it is really good while you're wearing it. So, and I really enjoyed it. And again, it's called Ovation for Men, and it's by Sean Crenshaw, and I think he has his own website. So that would be what you call an indie. So a Gallagher. I'm not sure what Michael Mulul would be, and Shelter and Perfume would be called indies. So with that, those are my scents of this week that I wore, and I'm not sure when I'm going to be back, but I probably will be back right around Labor Day or right after Labor Day. So everybody have a good holiday. And pray for peace in the world. Boy, we really need peace, and pray. Yeah, please pray for that. And then help me be kind, or pray for me to be kind, because I really need to work on that. And anyway, talk to you when I get back. Have a nice day. Bye.